Can too much love be harmful? By Emma Reyes. Love is one of the most arcane and complicated aspects of life. Love is forgiveness. Love yourself and love others the same way you love yourself is one of God's famous sayings. Love is forgiveness. Respect your parents is one of God's first commandments. Therefore, I think love between parents or children is one of the most important types of love there is. However, can too much love be harmful? My perspective, it can. I believe parents shouldn't put too much emphasis on their children. Most of these spoiled children end up getting rid of their parents as soon as they're no longer useful by sending them to retirement homes. Their cherished houses and lifelong belongings get sold or even gifted. Sons and daughters don't value the sacrifices and pain their parents went through for them. On the contrary, parents who scold, neglect, and punish their children more often end up receiving a lot more love and affection from them. I've noticed these accurate correlations on plenty of my family members, or sometimes even on me, when I have been disrespectful towards my parents despite all of the hardships they have gone through for me. I'm not saying parents should abuse of their children, but I do think it's important for parents to understand that not everything is going to be happiness and free will for their children. After all, parents are supposed to prepare children for real harsh life. Usually, the most successful people have been neglected by the parents, and in turn, do incredible things to get attention. I've even noticed that sometimes even orphans who have been abandoned for decades are more grateful towards their parents than spoiled grown-ups that gotten everything they ever needed or wanted from their parents for an entire lifetime. An excellent example is Adam and Eve's story. Both of them were literally happy all the time. They lived in paradise. They had absolutely no reason to sin or disobey Jesus. However, both were ungrateful and didn't take into consideration the millions of blessings and rights that Jesus had granted them. Because of that, they had to take responsibility for their actions. I think that's going to occur to sons and daughters who don't value their parents. However, it wasn't really only the sons or daughters which affected their bratty behavior. Undisciplined parenting should be taken into consideration. I believe this is how parents pay, to put it that way, for spoiling their children. They end up being in retired homes. Many parents are so concerned with their children's well-being that they end up forgetting their own. Seeing their own children suffer while punishing and scolding them may even make the parents suffer more than they would have if they had let them do whatever they wished to, even if it disrespected them as parents. However, in the long term, parents will suffer even more than if they had initially raised the children the hard way, to put it that way. Being sent to a retired home and having your lifelong earned belongings being sold, as I had mentioned before, will definitely make you regret having spoiled your kids. Do you want to raise your children right? Do you want them good citizens for the future? Then of course, parents are going to have to see them suffer and make sacrifices, just like they have done. After all, parents are children's role model. Nothing that's worth it comes easy.